For this week's Jolt, I'd like to address a topic I think all of us struggle with, and that's judging. We judge people all the time. What kind of clothes they wear, how they look, what kind of car they drive, and in COVID, whether they wear a mask or not. We make judgments about people always. Yet, there's some haunting words from the gospel that we need to remember. The measure with which you measure will be measured out to you. Judge not, lest you be judged. Jesus reminds us our job's not to judge people. That belongs to God. Now, that doesn't mean that we can't judge actions, and this is where we often get it mixed up. We are called to judge actions that are wrong. When someone does something that is sinful or illegal, we can't just write that off. We need to say and to judge that action was wrong, but to not judge the person. And that's the problem. We judge actions and condemn the person who committed the actions. And therein lies the problem. Because as people of faith, that's not what we are called to do. We are not called to be the judge and jury. That belongs to God. And I think, my friends, that's something that all of us struggle with, because we judge people without even realizing it. But when we judge them, we don't always have the full picture. We don't know their background. We don't know what they're struggling with. We don't know what they've been traumatized from, etc., etc. Sometimes people can do some bad things, but they've had some bad things happen to them as well. So the next time we find ourselves judging someone, let's allow those words of Jesus to haunt us. The measure with which you measure will be measured out to you. Maybe if I am very compassionate, forgiving, and understanding of others, then that's what I can expect to find from God. Instead of judging others, let's take a good hard look in the mirror at ourselves, because after all, that is what Jesus calls and asks from all of us. Not a sermon, not a homily, just that little jolt of faith we may need during this week.